Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best small TVs. Starting at number 5. Sony XR55A90J. While Sony's OLEDs are highly regarded, it's typically hard to justify buying one over a rival LG. Historically, the Sony has a more authentic picture and better sound, but is also a step behind on features and usability, and at least a level or two more expensive. But what if Sony could produce a TV with most of those previously missing features, a more satisfying user experience, and a unique high-quality movie streaming app, all while raising the picture and sound quality to even greater heights? That's exactly what the company's done with the A90J. In performance terms, the Sony A90J is an absolute stunner. The new Google TV operating system means the user experience is better than that of any pre-2021 Sony TV, too, and the exclusive Bravia Core streaming service is a genuine value-added feature. Do check out the A80J at the top of this before handing over your money, as it offers much of, but not all, the A90J's excellence at a significantly lower price. However, if your pockets are deep and your tastes discerning, you won't regret spending the extra on this flagship beauty, which we've now tested in both its 55-inch and 65-inch guises. Coming at number 4. Sony XR55A80J. We rate products on a performance per pound basis. That's always been the what hi-fi way. We're not looking simply for the absolute best product in each category, as that would invariably involve recommending one of the most expensive products in each category. We're looking for the best bang for your buck, the product that best balances performance, features, and price. On that metric, the A80J is a stunner. What's most impressive is how the A80J combines the spectacular with the natural and authentic. No other TV available right now, bar the A90J, delivers on creative intent as faithfully. The A80J has a 30W acoustic surface audio plus sound system, which uses actuators to vibrate the screen in order to create sound. It means the audio is tied to visuals in a way that TVs from other manufacturers can't match. The sound is also weightier and more spacious than that produced by similarly priced rivals. And there's impressive punch and dynamic range on offer, too. In the UK, there's also a variant of the A80J called the A84J. This version has a microphone integrated into its bezel for completely hands-free voice control. The A80J has only a remote-mounted mic, plus a feature called Rich Color Enhancer, which adds a tiny bit of extra richness to colors. Otherwise, the sets are identical and equally brilliant. At number 3. Philips 48 OLED 806. In a world of ever larger TVs, the 48-inch OLED remains a beacon of hope for those with more modest needs. You might have a smaller living space, or want a great gaming TV. A screen for the bedroom, or perhaps the 48-inch option is a compromise with your less AV enthusiastic housemate. Whatever the situation, the 48-inch OLED is an excellent choice. And the Philips 48 OLED 806 is the best 48-inch OLED we've tested. It takes more effort than most to find the best picture settings, and the default picture presets offered for each signal type are often less than ideal. But with a bit of tweaking, the OLED 806 can be made to look both very accurate and supremely sharp and punchy. The performance is further enhanced by the beautiful Ambilight technology, which extends the on-screen action to the wall around the TV in the form of colored light. While we'd certainly suggest taking advantage of the eARC/ARC functionality by adding a separate soundbar or AV receiver, the Philips OLED 806 does sound decent by TV standards, producing a more detailed and dynamic sound than most, though not Sony's A80J or A90J. All told, the 48 OLED 806 is a superb TV choice, and the 65-inch version is brilliant, too. You can read the full review of either model by clicking below. Number 2 of my list. Samsung UE43AU7100. Look up unassuming in the dictionary and you'll probably find a picture of the Samsung UE43AU7100. This 43-inch LCD TV doesn't flaunt a particularly flamboyant design. doesn't sell for a particularly outrageous price, either high or low, and its features list is certainly no Lord of the Rings style epic. You don't have to spend long in the UE43AU7100S company, though, to realize that a TV doesn't have to be an extrovert to stand out from the crowd. Solid processing and a thoughtful, balanced picture that actually seems to have had some care and attention lavished on it can be more than enough. While inevitably for its money it's not without its limitations, the UE43AU7100 delivers an impressively balanced, consistent and immersive picture. Color blends are delivered with impressive subtlety and practically no abanding. And while the set isn't bright enough to drive colors off the screen with particularly spectacular volumes, there's still an agreeable sense of daylight luster to the tones of sun-drenched HDR woods, vibrant blue skies, and busy city streets. The UE43AU7100 even proves a little more tolerant of wide viewing angles than most budget LCD TVs, wrapping up a picture performance that trades showiness and aggression for immersiveness and consistency in a way we wholeheartedly endorse. The AU7100's sound is only passable, with a lack of volume and projection that makes for a presentation without much impact. That said, while it's hardly cinematic, the presentation is certainly good enough for everyday TV viewing. Just don't expect a rousing rendition of action movie soundtracks. And number 1. LG OLED 65G2. While not a change that all buyers appreciated, LG decided in 2021 that its premium G-series OLED TVs needed more than just a fancier design to make them a compelling step-up alternative to the brand's all-conquering C-series. So 2021's G1 benefited from a new, higher brightness EVO panel that the C1 did not get, and instantly did a much better job of justifying its higher price. LG has continued this approach for 2022, while the new C2 does now have an EVO panel. The G2 boasts a new heat sink element that allows it to be driven even harder, or brighter, in other words, than its predecessor. In short, if you want LG's best 4K OLED TV in 2022, this is it. The extent of the improvements over the new C2 panel is more gentle than dramatic, perhaps raising questions for many about whether the OLED 65G2 is worth £600 more than the OLED 65C2. The cost issue is even more worthy of thought if you're not wall mounting and will therefore need to budget for the optional stand. While not truly extreme, though, the OLED 65G2's advantages are not only easy for anyone to see, but crucially lift pretty much every image frame to a higher level. So if you're an enthusiast who just can't rest unless you know you're getting the best home cinema experience available, the OLED 65G2 is going to be seriously hard to resist. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.